Since Dolly the sheep was born at a research facility in Scotland. The news of the first mammal to be cloned was so big that Dolly ended up on the cover of Time magazine. Now the process of cloning has advanced to the point where veterinarians are able to clone your pets. Reporter Rick Dayton from our sister station in Pittsburgh explains how this is not science fiction. The cloning of pets is real and more popular than you might think.
This adorable fluff ball is a 9-month-old toy poodle. His name is Baxter. Baxter is a clone.
People have a hard time wrapping their brain around it, that it is really a real technology, that it's not science fiction. It's not like what you see on TV or in the movies.
Viagen has been cloning livestock for more than 15 years. They've cloned thousands of cattle, more than 250 horses, and thousands of pigs and sheep, too. Then, 2 years ago, they started doing pets.
I would have probably never thought about cloning a pet 10 years ago. I was the livestock world, and now my biggest regret was we had one dog that we connected to, and I'd love to bring it back.
Now you can. Well, sort of.
The dog that you're going to clone is not going to be a Frankenstein. It's just a normal dog like any other dog. You never know by looking at him that he's a cloned puppy.
If you didn't know, you wouldn't know.
No, I mean, someone once made the statement, one of the most amazing things about a clone is they're just an animal. You know, there's no way to tell.
We like to say a genetic twin just born at a different time.
Cloning starts when your vet takes 4 small skin samples from your pet. It's a simple procedure, and most dogs go home the same day. Some owners have it done when their dog's under anesthesia for something as routine as a dental cleaning.
Every veterinarian on the planet can do this to preserve the DNA very, very easily. It's things that we do every day in practice almost.
Dr. Mike just performed the procedure for a client who asked to have a pet cloned as a final wish.
This is Star Trek to me. I mean, this is amazing. Back in 2000, I couldn't even imagine treating animals with stem cells, let alone cloning animals from our practice. Couldn't even imagine it. Just talk about it. And here we are a few years later, and we're doing this routinely.
The biopsy is sent to Viagen at its lab in Texas.
From that little skin sample, we culture millions and millions of cells. And these are cells that contain the pet's complete DNA, and that's all that we need for cloning.
Viagen chooses a surrogate, approximately the same size as your pet, to carry your cloned puppy.
Once we have that cell line established, we'll use those cells to produce cloned embryos that are transferred into a surrogate dog who has a normal gestation, and then you've got a puppy that's born that is a genetic twin to the original pet.
But this is the most remarkable part for Dr. Mike. Even dogs that are sick or have cancer can be cloned.
They can take a cell from anywhere in the body. And even if you take a 16-year-old dog and you decide now I want to do it, but is he too old, does he have old cells, it resets the clock. They go back to young again, which is pretty unique.
It's not a reincarnation of their pet. It's not that same pet born over again, but it's those same genetics, and this little piece of this pet that they loved so much is somehow back in their life again.
Cloning is not for everyone, and it's not cheap either.
The cloning fee is $50,000 to clone a dog. Half of that fee is paid up front as a deposit, and that secures their spot on the wait list. So there's a lot of interest. So we do currently have a waiting list. It's fairly short right now. We can usually get to the cloning in about 1 to 2 months.
Our big goal right now is to try to increase efficiency so we can drive down price and just bring the technology to more people.
Yet when it comes to what pet owners will spend on caring for their animals, sometimes there is no limit.
I've seen people remortgage their homes to treat one of their animals with a terminal cancer. One that's in late stages. I've seen them remortgage their home to treat it to get a few more months. So who am I to judge? I just say give them the information and let them decide.
You would think at a price point that's high right now that it would be just the wealthy, but it's not. It's people from all different backgrounds, and that bottom factor is just love, and they'll find a way to be able to afford that.
It's not just purebred dogs with impeccable bloodlines being cloned. Many are mixed breed rescues, dogs you would never be able to replicate until now.
They have a pet that they love very much. They have a unique bond with that pet, and they want to extend that bond. You know, their pets' lives are very short compared to ours. So if you can clone that pet and have another one that's very similar, it's very rewarding.
And smart, adorable, loving puppies like Baxter certainly make a strong case for owners who choose to clone. Rick Dayton, KDKA TV News.
The company is also cloning cats, and the cost is much lower than dogs. While the dog cloning is $50,000, it's just $25,000 to clone your cat.